Today, we're talking about a book called Man's Search for Meaning, written by Viktor Frankl. It's a book about how people find meaning even in the darkest moments. Part 1: Life in a Concentration Camp. The Shock of Arrival. When prisoners arrived at the camp, their first emotion was shock. They were stripped of names and given numbers. Hair was shaved, clothes were taken, identity disappeared. In one moment, everything familiar was gone. People believed they were dreaming, that this could not be real, but it was real. And reality came fast. The loss of the inner life. At first, prisoners felt intense fear. Later, something worse happened. They became emotionally numb. Pain, hunger, humiliation, all became normal. This emotional numbness was a defense mechanism. If you felt everything deeply, you would not survive. So people shut down. What truly hurt the most? Frankl observed something surprising. It was not physical pain that hurt the most. It was meaningless suffering. Not knowing why made pain unbearable. People could endure almost anything if they believed it had meaning. Those who believed they still had something to live for had a higher chance of survival. Small choices still existed. Even in the camp, some prisoners gave away their last piece of bread. Some comforted others. Some chose kindness. Frankl realized something important. Everything can be taken from a person except one thing: the freedom to choose one's attitude. That freedom is small, but it is powerful. Part 2: Why Some People Survived. The illusion of after liberation. Many prisoners believed, when this is over, life will be happy again. But Frankl warned that survival was not the end of suffering. Those who survived often faced emptiness afterward. They had survived for a reason, but they no longer knew what that reason was. This led to depression. Meaning is the key to survival. Frankl noticed a pattern. Prisoners who had a future goal were more likely to survive. This goal could be a loved one, a project, a responsibility, a belief. Meaning gave strength, not hope in general, but a specific reason to endure. Love as meaning. Frankl often thought about his wife. He did not know if she was alive or dead, but imagining her face gave him strength. He realized, love is the highest goal to which man can aspire. Even in extreme suffering, love gave meaning. Suffering can have meaning. Frankl makes a dangerous statement, one that can be misunderstood. He does not say that suffering is good. He says suffering is unavoidable in life, but how we respond to it can give it meaning. When suffering cannot be avoided, we are challenged to change ourselves. Part 3: Logotherapy. Frankl's theory. After the war, Frankl developed a form of therapy called logotherapy. Logos means meaning. Logotherapy focuses on finding meaning in life, not chasing pleasure or power. The will to meaning. Freud believed people were driven by pleasure. Adler believed people were driven by power. Frankl believed something else. Humans are driven by the will to meaning. When people lose meaning, they feel empty. This emptiness leads to depression, addiction, anxiety. Frankl called this the existential vacuum. 3 ways to find meaning. According to Frankl, meaning can be found in 3 ways. 1. Meaning through work. Creating something, contributing to the world, doing a task that matters. Meaning comes from responsibility, not comfort. 2. Meaning through love. Caring for someone, being connected, seeing another person deeply. Love gives life value. 3. Meaning through suffering. When suffering is unavoidable, meaning comes from the attitude we take. We may not control circumstances, but we control our response. Responsibility is central. Frankl believed life asks questions of us. Not, what do I expect from life? But, what does life expect from me? Meaning is not something we invent. It is something we respond to. Part 4. Freedom and Responsibility. Inner freedom. Frankl emphasizes, even when outer freedom is gone, inner freedom remains. This inner freedom defines who we are. People who lost inner freedom became cruel or empty. Those who preserved it remained human. Happiness is a side effect. Frankl warns against chasing happiness directly. Happiness comes as a result of meaning. The more you chase happiness, the more it escapes you. Meaning comes first. Part 5. The Modern Problem. The Existential Vacuum. Today, modern people suffer differently. We have comfort, but we lack direction. People feel bored, lost, empty. This is not a lack of resources. It is a lack of meaning. Why this book still matters. Frankl's message is timeless. Suffering is universal. Meaning is personal. Life will test everyone. The question is not, why is this happening to me? But, what is this asking of me? Final lessons from the book. Lesson 1. Meaning matters more than happiness. Happiness fades. Meaning lasts. Lesson 2. You always have a choice. You may not control events, but you control your attitude. Lesson 3. Suffering is not the end. If suffering has meaning, it becomes bearable. Lesson 4. Responsibility gives life direction. Meaning comes from responsibility, not pleasure. Final message. Frankl survived the camps not because he was strong, but because he had meaning. This book is not about surviving camps. It is about surviving life. Thank you for your company. The world is noisy, but here, we only talk about what truly matters. Have a great day. See you the next one.